Oh, say, can you see all the people right there? Right, everything's recording and everything's ready to go. We're ready to kick some ass for Mother America. And we are on a very particular special mission. Miss Paulding may not have hired me for this mission, but America has called me to do this duty. Why? Because it seems to me that our own country is getting dumber and dumber, gentlemen. And you need to man up lest you get offended by literally anything. Americans are such pansies these days. They'll even get offended by Dr. Seuss books. All because they have simple caricatures in them. I'm a simple caricature of America, and even I'm aware of it. Yet people don't get offended by me, and this entire game is full of caricatures. I even call them out, and no one bats an eye. I call this guy a Frenchie. I call the Devil Man an Englishman wearing a skirt. And since no one bats an eye, well, I bet they're gonna bat an eye now. So, for Mother America, we're gonna read you not just any book, but a book that's ingrained in the American heart for many an American year. We're gonna read the American book by the American author himself, Dr. Seuss. And if he's not American, well, I consider him American in my heart. We are going to read Green Eggs and Ham. Whether you like it or not, whether you like green eggs and ham, and whether or not you will eat them here or there. By the time this video is done, you will eat them everywhere. When we get on the server, we are going to read. A very dangerous tactic indeed, to read. So this book is about a maggot named Sam trying to feed the sprouts green eggs and ham. As soon as we get on the server, we are going to read this live in front of a live audience. Onwards and upwards, one of my personal favorite American maps. If all else fails, just remember Sam 14. Which one best resembles green eggs and ham? Black box. Move it, ladies! We are going to do some manly American things today. Isn't that right, TSP? Yes, I'm looking at you, son. I thought you'd appreciate it. Well done for America, son.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
All right, Dragon Snout, you're going to shoot them all to hell. That's right. You eat that sandwich, son. You'll need it. I have flipped the dragon, schmuck. We're gonna use everyone that we can. We're gonna do some American things and oh yes, I would love to dance, maggot. Later on, I'm gonna read Green Eggs and Ham, just so you know. Dancing's worth it if you ask me, maggot. Thanks. Now for some discipline. All right, I'm going to read you a book. I am going to read you Green Eggs and Ham. So there's this maggot named Sam. He's riding on some kind of puppy dog thing. And he holds up a sign saying, I am Sam. He passes by this grouch with the same sign. Then he comes back with another sign that says, Sam I am. And this time he's riding on a pink kitten.
Good, son, real good. Maybe even the best.
Then the grouch says, that's Sam I am, that's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Then the maggot named Sam comes up with him with a device and a peculiar dish and asks him, do you like green eggs and ham? The grouch says, I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. When have I ever cheated America, you maggots? Thank God I can continue reading Green Eggs and Ham. So the maggot named Sam says, would you like them here or there? And then the grouch says, I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. So then the maggot says, would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? The Grouch says, I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I will not eat them, Sam, I am. So then the little maggot has the nerve to say, would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Grouch says, not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. It seems the red team isn't exactly the biggest fan of green eggs and hams either, maggots. We need to keep moving the cart, fellas. Oh yeah, speaking of a cart, the maggot drives by in a cart and says, with a blue cart, he says, would you, could you in a car? Eat them, here they are. The Grouch says, I would not, could not in a car. The maggot named Sad says, you may like them, you will see. You may like them in a tree. I would not, could not in a tree, the Grouch says. Not in a car, you let me be. So the Grouch says, I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere.
Last one alive, lock the door!
He said I would not like them in a box, and I would not eat green eggs and ham. Here or there, it would make me cross. Then the maggot says, a train, and he says a train 2 more times. Would you, could you on a train? The Grouch says, not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car, Sam, you let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I could not, would not with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I will not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. I noticed the train's going through a tunnel. This is where the maggot would say in the dark, here in the dark. Would you, could you, in the dark? The Grouch says, I would not, could not in the dark. That's where Marasmus lurks. Oh, they're giving us some pain, but would you like green eggs and ham in the rain? I would not, could not in the rain, not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. The maggot says, you do not like green eggs and ham? The Grouch yells, I do not like them, Sam, I am. How many times do I have to preach this down your throat to get a point across? Then to add insult to injury, the maggot has the nerve to say, would you like to eat them with a goat? I know I wouldn't eat green eggs and ham with a goat, would I? Then Sam brought the whole party onto a boat. Then he crashed the train onto a boat, and then he sank the shit out of every single one of them. Then the Grouch rants on about how he would never eat green eggs and ham anywhere, not even in the sea, where he is currently sinking and could possibly starve from swimming so much. Alright, we're gonna do Mother America proud next time, boys. Our mission is almost complete. As I was saying before, the Grouch then says, I would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be, you maggot. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. Do not like them with a mouse. Sucks to be you, Mickey. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. We seem to be outnumbered, but we'll do America proud, boys. Look at this beautiful pan that I have. I could cook green eggs and ham with it. What say you, Matt? Green eggs and ham?
Let me go. Say your prayers and grab some egg.
That's the spirit. Green eggs and ham, everybody.
30 seconds.
So then Sam says, you do not like them, so you say. Try them, and you may. And you may try them, and you may, I say. The Grouch says, Sam, if you let me be, I will try them. You will see.
Mission begins.
The Grouch looks at the eggs with a passionate American growl.
5, 4.
Oh yeah, play that American music, Angie. There's a spy among us.
Why is that car stopped, maggots?
5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Watch out for the spy! Anyway, finishing off the story, the Grouch eats that delicious-looking green egg, and he says, Hey, Sam!
Why is that car?
I like green eggs and ham. I do like them, Sam, I am. And I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat. What have I ever done to betray America, folks? All I'm doing is reading you a children's book.
I do not see a car moving, ladies.
This is what the cancel culture does to you.
How dare they do me good? This is what happens when you have the cancel culture. I'm going to drink a Pepsi. Ah, the taste of America. And again, if Pepsi's not American, it's American now, maggots. I'm gonna finish this story, even if my back has to spontaneously break out of nowhere. Bad water basin. Just as well you're saying bad water. The Grouch there is getting out of sad waters. These maggots must be so rich to afford another boat, as they wave the Grouch goodbye for eating green eggs and ham. Another day on the job, am I right, maggots? Ah, typical. Follow me, NG. I know a good place to put that turret.
Deploy a sentry here. You will stand next to that cart, or I will stand you next to that cart.
Well, let them come. Build that turret, NG. Never trust a spy. I will finish off reading Green Eggs and Ham, and then I will shut up. I will eat green eggs and ham in the rain, in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They taste so good, you see. And I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox, and I will eat them with a mouse, and I will eat them in a house. I will eat them here and there. I will eat them anywhere. Then the grout says, I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam, I am. And that there, Megas, is a fine American read from Dr. Seuss. If you've never read Dr. Seuss, well, consider yourselves uncultured and unspoiled. Spoiled, rather. The spoils of war. Well, we may have failed, but America will always be proud. God bless America, and God bless Green Eggs and Ham. Love that book. Love it!